Hi, and welcome back to the Smart Real Estate Investing System. Today we're going to show you a few power features that will allow you to make better real estate investing decisions. So the first thing that comes up is a map of all the positive cash flows in your default city, Long Beach in this case. And sometimes you want to see both positive and negative to look at market conditions and to see whether you might be able to afford a slightly negative property. So you click this button here, include both positive and negative cash flow. And it comes up with a new list showing both positive and negative. And the little orange pins are the slightly negative, up to $250 a month negative cash flow. Get your complete list. You can go back to the list of just positive cash flow properties by clicking on this button, Show Positive. So when we first set you up in the system, we assign you a default city. In this case, it's Long Beach. But let's say you want to look at some place nearby, maybe San Pedro. So you put in the city name, and it comes up with a list, again, defaulting to positive cash flows for that city. Simple as that. So since we do a lot of business in Long Beach, sometimes you want to look at Long Beach and surrounding communities. So we've built in a handy feature to do that. You can just put in a plus sign after the Long Beach. So it's Long Beach Plus. And then you press enter or submit city, and it finds a list of all available properties in that area. And you can see what the definition of that is by clicking on this little plus sign, this little question mark, and it'll show you all the different cities that are included in there. And we can customize this for you later if you want. In addition to being able to search by city and Long Beach and surrounding cities, we put in a feature where you can search by county. And we service both Los Angeles and Orange counties. So to put in LAC, you get a list of all available properties in Los Angeles counties. And since it's a pretty big area, we max it out to 100. And we also suppress the listings in the city of Los Angeles proper, just due to volume and things like that. So that's how you can see everything that's in LA County, or you can see the things in Orange County too, OC. All right. When you're in the search engine, sometimes you want to select based on things like numbers of units or price range. So let's look at the Smart Search and see how that's done. You can see the various property types up the top here. We include single families, townhouse, 2 to 4 units. So let's say you only want to look at duplexes in Long Beach. Check that out. Nope, there's only 2. And those appear on the list below also. So you can also search by, say, price range. Let's say you want to look at a mall, but you want to look at, say, from 500,000 to $1 million. We could have 10 instead of the other, what was it, 22 or something like that. So you can filter down your results and see what you want to see. Let's say you're working on the system, going along, everything's going great, and all of a sudden you kind of get confused and lost and can't figure out where to go, and you just want to reset. So there's a couple of ways of doing it. Let's get into an example. Let's say you're looking at maybe Glendale. There's a few things available, not much that's positive, but that's okay. And let's say you start to look at, you want to do a smart search, you want to look for single families, and you kind of getting frustrated and not knowing where things are. Happens to me all the time. Oh, and then there's nothing on the map because there's nothing to show. That's the way Google Maps works. So if you want to reset, two ways to do it. You can hit the search engine tab at the top. That'll just set you to your default city. And then you can also come down here, this little button here that says research. So you can do either one of those. Goes back to the beginning and shows you your nice, comfortable, convenient local default city.